That's what I like to hear. Okay.
And I told the guy in the other room I would get 7 counts.
Good luck.
One drop of ice cream.
All right. Can anybody tell me what this drawing or this painting is right here?
Oh, that's the
All right. Go ahead and answer. Are you okay?
the one famous picture.
You and Iowa.
Mona Lisa.
Very good. Can anybody tell me? Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me do the real painting. Can anybody tell me what this painting is?
That one. The one that's down there too.
That one. Yes.
I've seen it before, but I don't remember what it's called.
It's called American Gothic, and it's painted by Grant Wood. The first painting you saw was Mona Lisa. It was the #1 painting in the entire world. And this is the #2. This is located in Chicago, Illinois, so if any of you guys are fortunate enough to go to Chicago, then you guys can see this in the museum. Ma'am?
How come there's one symbol that means one, but then there's actually 2 ones?
Where at?
At the top.
It means green.
Oh, it's ILL.
It's ILL, Illinois. I'm TJ Trout. I'm a sophomore here. I'm from Peoria, Illinois, and I'm getting an education major.
I'm Troy. I'm Troy Brown. I'm from Des Moines. I wrestle here, and I'm getting a degree in political science, which is basically analyze people like the president.
I'm Erin Herring. I'm from Traer, Iowa. I'm a freshman here. I'm playing volleyball, and I'm undecided on my major.
My name is Nick Bell. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I am studying business and all the good stuff concerned with it. Yes.
Why are you all wearing plaid?
Oh, we'll get there. It's kind of Iowa feeling. But we're going to tell you a little bit about Grant Wood's life, and so to do that, I'm going to pass it to Troy Brown.
All right, so Grant Wood was born in 1891, February 13th, just earlier this month. If he was alive today, he'd be 121 years old. He was born in Anamosa, Iowa, just northeast of here, and he grew up on his dad's farm, which answers your question why we're all dressed up. He was actually inspired by everything that has to do with a farm. Although tragedy struck his family when he was 10, his dad died, and his mom could no longer live on the farm. They couldn't really do much with it, so him, his brother, and his sister moved to Cedar Rapids. When he was really young, he could tell he was a really gifted painter. When he was 13, he joined a national crayon drawing contest and got 3rd place. So this is what he said it inspired him to be a painter for the rest of his life. Although when he graduated high school, he did not go to college to study art. Instead, he learned to build things with wood and metal. He moved to Chicago, where he opened up his own metal shop. Where I'm from, I worked in a metal shop, so that's something Grant Wood and I have in common. Where he was in Chicago, he took night art classes at University of Chicago, though. Then he moved back to Cedar Rapids and taught at McKinley High School. Painters in his day were told to study the French artists because they were viewed as the best in the world at the time. So he took a break from teaching and took a trip out to Europe where he studied the French and German artists. When he came back, he became a well-established painter. He became a professor at the University of Iowa, even though he never got a degree in art. One of very few professors ever to never get a degree in the subject that they teach in. And he died in 1942. Now, even though he's never taught here, he's had a great impact on us here at Go. Aaron here will tell you about this.
All right, as Troy said, I'm going to tell you about Grant Wood's impact here at Coe College. And to think about Grant Wood, one of his paintings is the second known in the world. It's priceless. Like, just think about that. Well, here at Coe College, we actually have some of Grant Wood's paintings. And they're located over in the Peering Gallery in the Stewart Memorial Library, which is right over there. And hopefully today, within your guys' tour, you guys will get to go to this gallery and see these paintings because they're really awesome. These paintings, there are 7 of them, and they are called The Fruits of Iowa. The first painting is a man milking a cow. Then you have a man feeding his pigs. Then you have a woman feeding her chickens. Then you have just like a depicting farm scene. Then you have a man holding a watermelon, and then you have a woman with vegetables. The last one is a basket of fruit, which is why it is called, these 7 paintings are called The Fruits of Iowa. Now, I wanted to give you guys an idea of how big of a deal Grant Wood really is. How many of you guys would like $7 million?
Don't be shy. Let's see your hands.
I
Who
mean,
wants $7
come
million?
on. Who doesn't want $7 million?
I know you do.
Well, these paintings altogether are worth that much. Just these paintings. So I think it's pretty cool that an artist has been able to do that. And I would love to make $7 million by just painting, because that would be pretty awesome. But I hope that you guys get to go see these today, because they're really cool to look at, and this PowerPoint does not give them justice as to what they really look like. And now I'm going to turn it over to Nick, and he's going to tell you the impact of Grant Wood.
So not only is Grant Wood a $7 million painting man, he really paved the way for artists and people from the Midwest, and the Cedar Rapids area, because he took something very simple, the farm scenes and a lot of his very simple paintings, and really expressed his view of them. And by showing what was close to his heart and really putting work into it, he became one of the most well-known painters in the world, not only from Cedar Rapids. And because he was so impressive and he depicted his scenes so well, it actually named a byway, or kind of a little area, a scenic area along the highway in eastern Iowa with its rolling hills and different land features that he's really brought out well. And you can see him here along, and this is a scene from the byway. And he's really given us at Coe College someone to be proud of because of his connection to Cedar Rapids, and somebody that you could aspire to be, because anybody who really tries and shows a little effort and something that's close to them, he showed that you can really be successful with it. And TJ's going to close this up.
Okay, we kind of, to summarize, he's a small town guy who made it big. Anybody can do it, and I'm glad to see he's from here, and I'm proud to be from Coe College and have that connection. Also, that his paintings are just a huge impact, like the second most recognized painting in the entire world. Not a lot of people can say that. Only one other person that can say they have the most recognized painting in the world. And then finally, the impact he had on Coe College, like she said, over $7 million, and like the income it brought here, and just the neat art that it brought here. But Grant Wood once said that his best ideas came to him while milking a cow. How many of you guys have milked a cow before? So many kids have milked a cow. 1, 2, 3. You've milked a cow, man?
Yeah.
4, 5? I saw your hand kind of go up. Did it? No? No? Well, we're not going to milk a cow today. We don't have a cow here. Sorry for the people that haven't. But we're going to see how much of you guys have Grant Wood inside of you. And we're going to go back to the back tables, and we're going to draw what Iowa means to you in your best Grant Wood impression. It could be anything. It could be the Iowa Hawkeyes, ISU Storm. It could be anything that Iowa means to you. Okay? So you guys can go back there quickly and quietly, and we'll go.
She has a question.
Ma'am, what was your
Does
question?
Van Gogh the other painter who could say
Picasso.
that one thing?
I'm not sure. We'll find that. And
Yeah.
we'll
You
answer
talk
it.
about
The,
the Mona Lisa? Picasso.
Well,
He learned
there's
something.
the Mona Lisa